Hey guys, so welcome to Module 1, Part 2. This is the fun part because you guys get to see step by step kind of what I do. So just to let you know, this is my phone, and as you can see, I have all of my Instagram apps that I use frequently together. I actually have a ton of apps. I don't use all of them, I'm not going to lie, but I do want to make sure that I have them in case people are asking me questions that I can properly answer them. So let's go into Instagram. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to my profile here on the bottom. So this is what your quote unquote home screen is going to be for your Instagram account. As mentioned, so we're going to go through the bottom buttons. The bottom left is your home feed. It's going to be what everyone else is posting that you're following. So these are all of your followers that you want to know what they're up to. This is a search button. So you can search right here either by hashtag or by user. So we're going to just look at, let's just use Tarlise. So you can use Tarlise as the user, or you can click over here on hashtag and see if anyone's used my name for hashtags. So that's how I find people. So let's say we were looking for network marketing. So here we go, network marketing. Now there's two ways to look through your feed. You can do one by one picture, or you can scroll. Now what I'm going to explain to you is if you pick one by one, that means you can look at one picture at a time. And then you have to go back, and then you click on the next picture, and then you look, and then you go back. Fairly simple, right? Well, whenever you see the three lines, what that means, here we go. What that means is that you can click through all of them. So this is the way that I look through them because I am all about saving time and I don't want to go one picture at a time. So what I would do is if I were looking for, let's say, let's not use network marketing because we're all network marketers. So let's use, I'll use weight loss because I am in health and wellness. So I'm going to click on this button one more time so I can scroll through them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to search through these pictures and see if any of them stand out to me. See if there are any people that I would maybe want to connect with. See if there are any people that I feel could use my product. So once I find someone that I'm like, yeah, I totally relate to them. They look like, I like ice cream. Let's check out this person's account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through her account and see if she's posting stuff I like. Yes, I see that she's also posting tea talks, which means that she's probably already doing something, but I don't sell tea for weight loss, so she could still be someone that I want to connect with. So I'm going to click follow and follow her. Now, what I want to do is if I want to get on someone's radar, what I'm going to do is I call it like bombing. I'm going to go through their pictures. I'm going to double tap, which will create a little heart, and I'm going to double tap and like a few of their pictures. So I like that one. And don't like pictures if you don't genuinely like them. If there's a picture that you're like, nah, like I wouldn't, I mean, that's a cool picture, but it doesn't really have anything to do with what I like. So I'm a fan of avocado and eggs. I'm a fan of smoothies. You get the point. What that's going to do is that's going to show up in a Green Journeys notifications. So what that's going to do is exactly what it shows right here that Clean Food Crush Treats did for me. She went through my profile and like bombed me. She liked a bunch of my pictures. That's going to get me on the radar. So if I did not already know Clean Food Crush, I would be like, whoa, this person's giving me some love. Who is she? And I would go to her account. That's how you get on people's radars. Now, guys, I kind of mentioned, and I will mention in the future modules, that if you made that list, as I mentioned in the first part of this module, of people that you want to leverage or people that you look up to or people that you admire, competition, whatever, you're going to go to who they are following, click on who they're following, and just search through and look and see who they're following. Obviously, there's going to be some that are personal. They're not all going to be business. But I want to see I want to size up my competition or the people that I look up to. I want to see what they're doing, who they're following, what kind of hashtags they're using, etc. So this is a really good way to see what your competition is up to. So we've gone through the home button. We went through the search button. This is where you're going to get all your notifications. It's going to tell you who commented, who's a new follower, who's saying anything, who's reposting your pictures, etc. This bottom right button is going to be your pictures. This is all the media that you've posted recently. Now, the cool part about this, guys, is that if you have a picture that maybe you just shared to Instagram, so we're going to go on this picture. If you have a picture that you just shared to Instagram and later you think, you know what, I'd really like to share that on Twitter or I'd like to share that on Facebook. So here's what you do. You're going to click on this little button right here and it's going to give you the option to email the photo, to tag people, to share. So I'm going to click share and it allows me now to adjust if I want to change the wording, if I want to do something, but it allows me now to share to Facebook or to share to Twitter, which is cool because this picture, for instance, was from 2 weeks ago, but I did not share it with my Facebook 2 weeks ago. I just put it on my Instagram because some pictures I only share to Facebook, some pictures I share to Instagram, some I share to both. So I can go back 2 weeks later. I can click on this little button right here and it allows me to share the photo now with my Facebook or Instagram. Facebook or Twitter. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention, which we spoke about in the beginning of Module 1, is getting a picture back on the radar. So we're going to go ahead and go to one of my pictures that's pretty old. Let's just pick... Let's pick this picture. This is from 12 weeks ago. So 12 weeks ago, I posted a picture and you can see my hashtags. I did not use the hashtag fries. So what I'm going to do is 12 weeks later, I'm going to come back and I'm going to add another hashtag. So I'm going to add the hashtag fries, click send. And now today, 12 weeks later, if I search on the hashtag for fries, guess whose picture is at the top of the radar again? So guys, this is perfect, and this is the reason that I told you not to burn through all of your hashtags at once, because 12 weeks later, you can go back, re-add, or add, not re-add, you can add an additional hashtag, and guess whose picture 12 weeks later is back in the feed. Guys, I use this and leverage this all the time because it gets my pictures back in the newsfeed, back on the radar, back in front of people. And I guarantee you, it's 1:40 in the morning right now, so I don't know how many people are going to like, but I guarantee you the next time I log into my Instagram account, I'm going to have new likes on that picture from 12 weeks ago. So that is absolutely leveraging what you have. And the way that I do that is I go to my notes section, which is right here, and I have them split up. I have them, here's 6, here's another couple, here's 4. Split them however you want, but these are ones that I use a lot. Now, if I went to this and I'm saying, I really want to use this, so let's go ahead and copy it, then I would copy it. I would go to my Instagram. I could go to a different picture. Comment, and I could put this here, and then I say, you know what, this doesn't have anything to do with the before and after picture, so let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Let's go ahead and get rid of I work out too. Okay, this sounds good. So I'm going to click that, and now guess whose picture shows up at the top for that, and guess whose picture shows up for this, and guess whose picture shows up for this. So this is all showing up 3 weeks after I posted this picture. So guys, this is something that I'm telling you is a secret weapon of mine. So do not blow through all of your hashtags at once. You will be upset, trust me. So I've gone through your home button, the search. This is where you get your notifications. This is where you find your pictures and repost them. This is how you look through your pictures one at a time, and this is how you search through several. This button right here is your geo-tagging location. So what it's going to do is it's going to tag exactly where you're at. You do not have to turn this on if you do not want to. So when you post the picture, let's just act like we're going to post a picture right now. Sorry, my phone's a little bit slow, but that's okay. So we're going to post the picture, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's say that we're using this one, and I'm going to click next. Well, this is a cool example. So let's go through these buttons right now. So this button is a tilt button. So what it allows you to do is you can tilt your picture either way. You can do it to the left, you can do it to the right. Done. This button right here allows you to put different frames on it. So you can see the different frames. As you can see, some of them are white, some of them are black. Some make the picture black and white, some add a white and a black frame around the edge. So there's 20 different filters, and each one you can do with the frame, without the frame. You can click on this little sun and you can adjust the tint. So you can make it darker, lighter. This is, let me go back to another picture where I can show you a little bit better. So let's go to, I talk about giveaways in another module, so we can go over this. But this is what is a tilt shift button. And what it does is it allows you to kind of fog out stuff that maybe you don't want so dominant. So like if you are, say you really just wanted to get that watermelon in the picture and you're like, oh, I want to focus on that. So what it's going to do is it's going to focus more on one area. So you have the option to do it in a circle or into a line. So I can choose, maybe I just want to focus on the giveaway. So we're going to go up to giveaway, and everything else is kind of blurred, but you can see giveaway really dominant. And then once again, you can go back to the different filters. You can pick a frame if you want. And really, I mean, I'll be really honest with you. I use the same filters pretty much. Lo-fi, this is the one I use more than anything. I use it on all my pictures. But guys, just do what's right for you. If you want to tilt it, go ahead and tilt it. Make it fun. I mean, the possibilities are endless, especially with all of the different apps that we're going to go over in the next module. The possibilities, I mean, it's countless with what you can do. So go ahead and play around with it, guys. Really, you know, figure it out. Do what you like. Okay, so let's go back to the geotagging because I got a little bit off subject. But so we're going to pick a picture and we're going to click next. Now, right here, it allows you to tag people if you want. So I can click tag and I can start to type. So let's tag my other account. Tag Tarlise. I'm going to click on my name and there we go. Done. Now it says that I'm with Tarlise. I can choose here if I want to connect it with my Facebook or Twitter, which we're going to talk about in a further module. I can also turn on the photo map and I can name this location. This is also going to be talked about in a later module, so I'm not really going to get too far into that. But guys, this is where you can add your location, let people know where you are. This is perfect for home events. This is perfect for regional, national, whatever kind of trainings that you have for your specific company. Awesome sauce. I'll go more into detail later, but guys, it's really cool to be able to use that. When people tag you in their pictures, it's going to show up here. So I would click on this, and these are all the pictures that I have been recently tagged in. Pretty cool, huh? So all these people did was they clicked on the photo just like I showed you earlier and they tagged me. So what we want to do is we're going to go to our bio. I talked about how important this is. You guys can change this at any time. Click on this button right here, edit your profile, and it allows you to edit in here. You can just click on it and type wherever you want, okay? So one thing that I do want to bring up though is that it's going to let you know when you don't have any more spaces or characters left. So you can see as I delete, it's going to tell me I have more. Done. I'm giving call to action. I'm using these emojis. We're going to cancel this. Yes. So this is an app, and I'm showing you guys from the iPhone, but emoji free. It's just an app that lets me pick different emojis, if you will. I'm not sure if they have it on Android, but I will find that out for you. So the cool thing about it is that you can simply type. So let's just use the notepad as an example. Let's start a new one. And it's a part of my notepad. So say I was wanting to type out a bio. So I'm saying, this training rocks. And then I'm going to pick something. So I can pick a heart, I can pick a thumbs up, same thing. That's pretty much all I did in my bio. Now, if you want your bio to be stacked like mine is, if you don't want it to be continuous in a row and you want it to be stacked, I suggest that you do it in your notes, stack them in your notes, cut and paste it, and that way it will be stacked in your profile this way. If not, it will just continue to run on this way horizontally until you get to the bottom. So there's where you can edit your profile. If you go into settings, this is what I talked about in the beginning of this module, find people to follow. It's going to allow you to connect with your Facebook friends, connect with their contacts, or see who Instagram suggests for you. They usually pick, the most popular, the people that have the most interaction. And these people actually post some really awesome stuff. So I like seeing who Instagram suggests me because there's got to be a reason that they're doing it. In settings, this is all where you can, find out about Instagram apps, report a problem, see the terms of service. You can adjust your share settings so you can pick where you want to share. On Facebook, you can choose to select either to your timeline, which I have as a default, or you can pick different pages that you have. Also, you can decide if you want to save your original photos. There's a bunch of stuff. I would just suggest going through it and kind of seeing what's up, just, playing around with it. You can't mess up too much, so don't worry about it, guys. So, that's pretty much the functionality of it. So what I do on a day-to-day basis is just what I showed you guys. I search for people, I search for hashtags, or I will see what people in my newsfeed are posting. I'll see what hashtags other people are using, and I will simply just scroll through and look. And if nothing resonates with me, then that's okay. I'll just keep looking. I'm in health and wellness, so I'm always a great lover of good looking men and great looking food. So just, tap on whatever you guys want. It's really just getting in front of people. Here's one thing that I do want to absolutely let you know is, guys, commenting on photos is something that is not very common, to be really honest. People they'll go through and like bomb a bunch of pictures. They'll like till their fingers fall off, but not a lot of people comment. So guys, make sure that you're going on other people's pictures and leaving a comment for them. Whether it just be, hey, awesome picture, I like this. Oh, what are you up to? It doesn't matter what you say, but I'm telling you, if you're in my Facebook group, you'll know I post this all the time, but all of these studies are coming out and all of these statistics are coming out saying that 90% of people will like the pictures and only 10% will comment. So set yourself apart from that other 90%. So this is a picture that I, bring up later in this module, in this training, but see, there's 41 comments because When people step outside of the box and when people leave a comment for me, like Charlize, awesome book, anyone that's looking, Jack Canfield, blah, 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 I always reply. Every single person that takes time out of their day to respond to me, I reply to every single one of them. And you might think, wow, this is annoying. Why would you do that? That's a lot of people to respond to. It's because people don't normally do that. People don't normally take time out. They'll stop by because, as you saw, going and liking a picture, it's super fast. It's super easy. Like anyone can do it. Taking a second out of your day to actually comment is a completely different story. So get into that 10% and step outside of the box and start liking, but commenting, engaging with people. Make it a point of, for every one picture that you post, give 2 likes and 3 comments. Make it about other people, not only about yourself. And I'm telling you, it's going to set you guys apart from the rest. So when I get on to Instagram during the day, so I come on, the first thing I do is I'll refresh my feed. I'll see what's new, what people are posting. I'll go to my notifications. Usually every time that I come on, there will be a bunch of notifications telling me people that have liked, commented, etc. Oh, and how funny is this? Someone just liked my picture from 12 weeks ago, and I just went back on this picture also from 4 weeks ago because I was doing a recording for you guys and the camera stopped on me, so I had to start over. But see, these are 2 pictures randomly and these are pictures that I have not paid attention to for weeks. And guess who's liking them all of a sudden because I brought them back on my radar. So if you guys are not believing me, this is proof right now, live in action 5 minutes ago, that these are back on people's radars and they're paying attention to it. So you really need to start utilizing what I'm telling you. I promise it's working. So what I'll do is I will go to my notifications and I'll see who's commented, who's liking, who's paying attention to me, and who do I need to reply to. I've already replied to all of these people, and so I don't need to do that now, but this kind of just tells me what's going on. Once I make sure that I'm caught up on my comments, that I'm caught up on everything else, then I go to see who I can connect with. So lately I've been pushing this course, actually. I've been talking a lot about Instagram for network marketers, telling people, once again, using call to action, saying, see link in my bio. Are you a network marketing using Instagram and not seeing the success you'd like? See the link in my bio. And then if people go to my bio, it sends them directly to, I'm going to open it up just so you guys can see. If they click on the link in my bio, it takes me directly to this opt-in for the program that you guys are actually watching right now. So that's cool because I'm sending people exactly where I want them to go. So guys, this is really cool because you can really change this link at any time, as I mentioned. So, if tomorrow I'm like, I got a lot of people on my program, so let's edit this. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to edit my link, and I'm going to put a new link for wherever I want to send people for that day. It's awesome, and you can change it all the time. So if you want to send people to a webinar one day, your website another day, your squeeze page another day, a Facebook group another day, awesome, you can do it. What else did I want to bring up to you guys? I'm like, there's so much to talk about. Oh, another thing that I do is I will see who's liking a lot of my pictures, who's commenting on my stuff, and I will make sure that I'm following them. Or if people are, showing a lot of love to me, so this is a fellow network marketer that's liked some of my pictures, so I will go ahead and follow them. You want to make sure that when people are giving you love or are commenting on your stuff or liking your stuff, giving you shout outs, that you are following them back and that you're making sure that you are, giving them love back, that you're acknowledging that they're coming to your profile. And so another cool thing that I wanted to bring up is, where was it? So this is a repost app that Slender Susie is using, and I'll mention it later in the module, but she used the photo repost app and reposted my picture how awesome is that? So instead of having to screenshot and not giving credit to the proper person and just going through the whole spiel of like having to resize it and making sure that you give credit and this and that, you can use the photo repost app and you can just simply repost a picture. And so click on photo repost. I'll just show you guys right now. Oh, this always does this. So for some reason, since the updates, I need to update it, doesn't do it. Well, normally what it's going to do is it's going to show you your news feed and it's going to allow you to repost. I had this happen once before when the updates came out. It did not let me, but you're just going to click the photo repost app right here. And then you're going to click forward pretty much and you're going to repost that picture. So that's how it works. So guys, I think that we've gone through pretty much everything that I can think of. If I think of something else that comes up, believe me, I'm going to be giving you guys step-by-steps in the further modules. So that's it. I'll see you guys in module 2.